Hello everyone, today you're watching a sped up process of me drawing a Fletchling from Pokemon. Stick around until the end to see the proper finished result. So anyways, first of all, I'm gonna tell you how I made this artwork. So anyways, what I first had to do is draw out a wireframe. This is a guide so the line art and the finished product don't look bad. So anyways, for reference for the wireframe, I'm using the official Fletchling artwork. It also helps get the proportions right. Also, different parts of this Fletchling are on separate layers so I can position them with more ease. And also, I didn't struggle to come up with a unique pose this time. It's because since birds stand differently from like mammals and other things, and I don't usually draw birds with that body structure, I was easily able to give this Fletchling a unique pose. So anyways, I was originally going to have this Fletchling looking up, but I decided to change it. So anyways, now we're just drawing the Fletchling's face, and in a few seconds we'll be onto the line art. Let me just adjust the foot. And anyways, now we're onto the line art. So all I do here is basically just trace over the wireframe. But you may have noticed that there are parts of this line art that are not a part of the wireframe. Examples include the feather markings. Well, that's because the wireframe only serves as a basic guidance, so parts that don't need guidance are not added in. So yeah. So anyways, we're going to move on to the coloring soon. Let me just draw in the feet. And so now we're on to the coloring part. So what I do here is basically just use the color picker to get the colors from official Fletchling images, because it's nice to be more faithful to the source material, and use the lasso tool to highlight a designated area, and then use the fill bucket tool to fill it in. The lasso tool is used to make sure nothing goes out of bounds while also making sure every single pixel is covered. However, in some cases, I may draw in the patterns myself if the lasso tool is unnecessary. Examples include the markings around the eyes. So let me just color in the blue section of it, and now we're on to the fourth part, the shading. So anyways, what I do here is use an airbrush tool to shade. The airbrush tool is used because it makes it look more realistic and cool. And I use the lasso tool in order to shade it because I don't want any of the shading to go out of bounds, because it would look unprofessional and very lazy. Wait, not lazy, but it would look unprofessional. Also, don't forget that the shading and highlighting also has a slight tinge of blue to it. This was added because it makes the art look more vivid and appealing. And why did I choose the color blue as a tint? Well, it's because the background is blue. That's right, the background is blue, and I decide the background colors before I actually draw the background itself. So anyways, I decided to choose blue as the background color. It's because, well, Fletchling aren't fire types yet, and it suits that. And wait, we should be talking about the shading. That was a bit off topic, but I was sort of on topic, is because I decided the background color in the shading. So anyways, now I just changed the background color to grey so I can see where I'm going, and we're just tweaking the shading a little bit. And I changed the background to grey again, and we're just gonna shade here. And anyways, now we're on to the background. So anyways, this Fletchling will receive an orange outlining to symbolize his red body color and upcoming fire type. I'm also going to add red cloud markings to symbolize the same things, and they're vaguely going to resemble clouds. So yeah, anyways, here's the finished result. That looks pretty cute. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and liked this art. If you want to see more content like this, then subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, as the arts come out before the videos. Goodbye.